Halo Reach marks the end of an era. Bungie this time was serious about moving on to other projects, meaning that the Bungie era was over after 9 years making 5 games. So how was this last Bungie made Halo game? For the first time in Halo's history, the gameplay got a major change. This was in the form of armor abilities. The armor abilities are sprinting, jetpacks, hologram, active camo, drop shield, and armor lock. Honestly, I didn't really use these this often, other than the sprint and the jetpack. Sprinting was really pointless and didn't really fit Halo at all, but it doesn't take away from Halo, so have it in, I guess, for the people who like it. However, the jetpack was very nice. I found that it added a nice new dimension to the gameplay, being able to jump into the sky and sort of have a vehicle attached to you. It's very nice. Other than that, the game is functionally the same as other Halo games. As for level design, I can't describe how I feel about it, because there's something slightly off with it, and I don't know what that is, but I can tell you that it's not as good as the previous Halo games. It doesn't have the same feeling that the other games did. Not to say it's terrible, not by any means, it's still a very fun game to play, but it really does miss something. As for the story is a prequel to the previous games, covering the events that took place on the human colony of Reach. To cover this event, they focus on Noble Team, a team of Spartans deployed to Reach. Personally, I feel like this game tries to make you care about the characters too quickly. So when I play through, I was struggling to remember all the characters, and of course if you can't remember them, you can't care about them. Obviously, with a few more playthroughs, I learned who the characters were, but I think it was too late by then to really have any sort of true emotional impact. It isn't that the story's bad, by the way. The story itself isn't bad, it's just told too quickly. This game's just too short for it to have a story with this many characters, and if it did have a longer time to tell the story, it would have been great. However, the ending of this game is one of the most, if not the most memorable ending in gaming history. It's just incredible. I absolutely loved it. I won't ruin it for you, so you can experience it yourself if you haven't already experienced it. As for the multiplayer, it doesn't change too much from the previous games. There's a few new game modes and stuff like that, but nothing really too noteworthy. Same concept as before, really. To conclude our focus on the Halo games, Halo Reach felt like the game wasn't made out of passion for the series like older games. How you can still tell there's the quality of a Bungie game in there. It is worth playing, but perhaps you should play the other games before this one. It's also worth noting that perhaps Halo Infinite, the Halo game which will hopefully come out in 2021, will be returning to its Bungie roots. The reason I say this is because they've been interacting a lot with the community. They've stated they want to make it a lot more like Halo Combat Evolved, and also Joseph Staten is returning to the Halo series. He was the original story writer for Halo, so fingers crossed for that being a good game, but I am at reservations after the 2 disasters of games that were released after the end of Bungie's run with Halo. So thanks for watching. This is the last video in the Halo series. I would like some suggestions for other games to make videos about. Please put those suggestions in the comments section down below, or put them in the Discord. Either one is fine, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever game I may be covering.